going to be practicing controlling recoil and teaching those who need little help on how to do the same. You know what I'm saying? Can't be all time pulling up on somebody, spraying in pubs or ranked or oh, they changed this. This used to be light. Pulling up on ranked pubs and arena, spraying somebody down. Gotta practice on how to spray somebody down. So that's what we about to do today. Have a little fun, spray some people. You know I'm gonna start with my favorite weapon, R301. No attachments, but I am going to grab a mag, backpack. Why not? I grab all the essentials. So I can get more ammo. Then I am going to be using the R301 and R99 at first. Alright, got our materials. Alright, so what I first like to do is come down. Actually, let me show you what the recoil pattern looks like for the R301. This is without moving the analog stick at all. So as you can see, it's up to the right, to the left, to the right, up at the same time. This is with no scope. So to counter that, you have to go in the opposite of that pattern and hold down. So let's aim synchronized. Hold it. Woo. Terrible. Alright. Aim synchronized. Pull down. I'm not completely warmed up. Alright, first you want to start standing still. That was a little too much. Pull it out from here. Alright, let's try it one more time. Just like that. For me, it's easier to do while it's just the way I do it, but standing still, it's not really realistic. There's not many times that you will stand still in this game, but if you want to start by walking side to side, that'd be great. The strafe with this is slow, so if you want to try moving your stick, just trying to keep the red dot on the person while shooting. I always aim synchronized because it goes up and ends up going towards the head. The cool thing with the R301 is that one shot does 14 to the body, to the head it does 25. So as you go up, if you want, stay steady towards the end, hold it down, and that's with no attachments. Then I go back with attachments and do the same thing. Purple, I usually use a you can pick up a 1 or a 2, whatever you usually use. I usually use 1. Go down, as you can see. I just like it. It's predictable, consistent, pretty much. Alright, pick up some more ammo, and we're gonna switch over to the R99. Now for our R99, we're going to do similar, same thing. Start with standing still. Let me show you what the pattern looks like. Similar to the R3, times 3. So pull it down roughly around the same amount. But as you can see, it's a lot more crazy. It's hard to do standing. I'm gonna try it one more time. That was my dog busting in here. But this is what I'm gonna do, straight from side to side. This is what it's gonna look like. Realistically, I don't really use star at all. I usually like to stay with the R01, but you know, we training in here together. I will teach you all what I do. Where did I stay? R01. Pass that one. Now let me grab a scope. Let's see how she does. Let me grab the stock. Oh, I didn't even have a stock on the other. As R01. Love it. Try to be as realistic as possible. R01 is just pulling down drastically. Right hand steady. Start low, so if you mess up, you don't overcorrect. It's usually what I like to do. But this thing is a beast, man. This time I'm just gonna do all the light weapons. I'm gonna get back on another day and do all the heavy. But yeah, that's pretty much the R99. Goes up like that. To me, the first part is hard to control. After you get the little burst out the way, you figure out how to maneuver and move around. So next I'm gonna use the alternator. Alternator is pretty consistent. I like it. It goes up 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So to counter that, all you have to do is pull down in the middle. It doesn't really have to move side to side. It moves side to side, but if you just stay still, it's gonna hit boom 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 on the way up. So the way you do that, also the damage on this one, 1324. I usually hold the alternator until I find the R301, but there we go. Boom. I think the alternator is one of the most underrated weapons. It's so easy to control. That's all you're doing. Running in at these, aim still on ass, try to keep the red dot on it. That's with attachments. What I'm gonna do now is drop them. Oh, wrong ones. Let me get that scope back so you guys can see. But without it, it's just as well. And even if I back up, alternator is pretty crazy, as you saw right there. So the 1 2 1 2 1 2 from this far, you kinda have to try to predict that movement. This far back. but it's perfect close range. Next weapon, get over here. G7, pretty easy. It doesn't move at all. Steady up, but it's a laser. It's pretty much a beast all around. Even if we go up here, the G7 still works consistently. And if you can't control G7, the trick is to just slow down on your shots so you're not spraying as fast or resets. So kind of one type movement. Instead of the more you spray, the harder it is. You're gonna see it's bouncing left to right, left to right, left to right. To control. Next we are going to do the P2020. Why not? Why not? I like this weapon because this is for ease. Thing does not move at all. This is me shooting the person right here, not using my thumb on the stick at all. So it goes up, not too much at first, and then it just stays here. So pretty much, if you aim kinda at the waist and then keep spraying, it'll be center mass. If you aim at the chest, you'll be hitting headshots. Side to side, because you have to keep the red dot on it. So doing this kind of maneuver and keeping your red dot on the mannequin, another type of drill. But right now we're just talking about recoil. So next up, the R99 Junior. That's what I call it. This recoil pattern is much like the R99, as you can see. It goes straight fast burst up and to the right. So to counter that, and to the left, a tad bit. If you pull it down and to the left, probably about this much right here, it will pretty much hold it as long as you just hold it there. So hold it north, south, east, west. So if you hold it west, south, so southwest, right around here, just a tad, it would keep it steady the whole time. Honestly, I think it's another underrated weapon. The light weapons here are pretty strong on this game, and light ammo is easy to come by when you're playing the game as well.